Egypt has dispatched its largest humanitarian aid convoy to Gaza following the newly implemented ceasefire. Around 400 trucks carrying 9,000 tons of food, fuel, and medical supplies began moving from Rafah towards the Karam Abu Salim and El Ouga crossings. This is part of a broader plan to deliver up to 400 trucks daily under a new multi-crossing system coordinated with Egypt and Jordan. Displaced Palestinians expressed deep gratitude to Egypt and President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi for providing free buses to help families return to their homes following the success of the Sharm El-Sheikh agreement, which brought to an end the war in Gaza. The Egyptian Relief Committee for Gaza allocated dozens of trucks and buses to transport families who had fled their homes in northern Gaza during the war to shelter areas in the south, as part of Egypt's continuous efforts to restore normal life in the Strip. Palestinian families praised Egypt's steadfast humanitarian and political support, describing the initiative as a lifeline during a critical time, especially as transportation costs had become unaffordable for most displaced families. Members of the Egyptian committee confirmed that the operation was carried out under direct instructions from President el-Sisi, reaffirming Egypt's ongoing commitment to supporting the Palestinian people and easing the humanitarian burden caused by the conflict. They added that the humanitarian convoys include hundreds of equipped vehicles, ensuring the safe return of families to their homes. This initiative comes as part of Egypt's intensified efforts to implement the Gaza ceasefire agreement, stabilize the situation, and prepare for the launch of reconstruction and recovery efforts in the war-torn enclave. The office of the British Prime Minister, Keir Starmer, stated that the Prime Minister will travel to Egypt to attend the Sharm El-Sheikh Peace Summit, where leaders are expected to sign an agreement brokered by Egypt and the United States. Starmer is expected to call for continued international coordination to implement the next phase, which includes deploying a mission to monitor the ceasefire and forming a transitional government in Gaza. European Union officials stated that the European Council President Antonio Costa will attend the Sharm El-Sheikh Peace Summit in Egypt on Monday. Egypt is hosting the international summit in the Red Sea resort city of Sharm El-Sheikh on Monday to finalize an agreement aimed at ending the war in Gaza. And German Chancellor Friedrich Merz announced that he will travel to Egypt on Monday to attend the Sharm El-Sheikh Peace Summit, which will bring together around 20 world leaders. The German government spokesperson stated that Germany is committed to implementing the peace plan, initially focusing on maintaining a stable ceasefire and delivering humanitarian aid. The Chancellor will reaffirm this commitment during his visit on Monday. The Italian newspaper La Repubblica confirmed that the participation of the Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni in the Sharm El-Sheikh Peace Summit represents Italy's appreciation for Egypt, which played a pivotal role in the ceasefire in Gaza. The newspaper explained that Egypt consistently demonstrates its regional stature by successfully bringing all conflicting parties to the negotiating table following complex talks involving international and regional powers. It noted that these efforts reflect Egypt's role as a key mediator in the Middle Eastern crisis and a diplomatic force capable of balancing East and the West. And Reuters reported that the Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan will travel to Egypt to attend the Sharm El-Sheikh Peace Summit. The Egyptian presidency announced that the Sharm El-Sheikh Peace Conference will be held on Monday, chaired by President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi and U.S. President Donald Trump, aiming to achieve peace in the Middle East with the participation of 20 world leaders.